Hey everybody, one of Wiisdom here, choking up at a little after 4 in the morning, and we're doing something different. We're on the bright side of the pool table, candlelight above the pool table. I don't have a bulb for, it's dark over there where you're accustomed to being, so we're here at the head of the pool table. I do things a little offbeat and different from time to time that sort of impact my life, and I think other people might benefit from. We just took a look at these hand therapy balls. I ordered them in because I was kind of in that kick of things, if you will. And that's because I wake up in the morning and my feet hurt, and they hurt really bad, particularly my right foot, my dominant foot. I basically self-diagnosed myself with plantar fasciitis, or however you pronounce it, I don't really care. Bottom line, I just know when I wake up in the morning, my foot hurts really, really bad. It's like super painful to walk on for a little while. And I'm not a big fan of doctors. I don't really need to go there when I can figure out what's wrong with myself. And I don't really like medicine or shots or any of that stuff. I prefer something that actually works and will be sustainable over time. And that's why I brought in a bunch of weird stuff I never thought I would buy. One of these things right here. This looked a little bit better, truth be told. I've been kind of using this while it's in the packaging, so whatever. This comes from Pro-Tec Athletics. It's a spiky massage ball. And again, right here, plantar fasciitis relief, or however you pronounce it. Again, I'm not concerned. I just know what it's like. Your heel hurts really bad and you can't walk, and it's worse in the morning when you get out of bed. Yeah, so $7.95 is the price for this. It feels really good. I haven't used it very much at all, but I'm hoping to. And you can see here what they're doing is they just basically roll it around. It's a firm massage ball providing deep tissue massage. Spiky outer layer offers stimulating effect, increases circulation, and it is a 2.75-inch diameter. Now, the coolest thing about this, and this is why I mentioned, the hand therapy balls not having like a carrying case. If you're like, why would they have one? Check this out. This is a little mesh bag, and you can actually carry this thing around, so you don't have to like touch it, or it can kind of be discreet. Here it is outside of its pack. I have to say, this thing, if I were to squeeze it for you, you see those dimples in there? That gives you an idea of how firm this thing is. So you can basically stand on it. I wouldn't recommend that, but you can put a lot of weight with your foot on this bad boy. And like I said, I have used it just overnight in the packaging. I think it helped a little bit, but I didn't really get to use it properly or as I would have liked. But $7.95, if it helps me any, it is going to be worth every penny. Now, not knowing what I was getting into, I did what most people do when they're researching their own health issues and products on Amazon. I brought in a wide range. You pay freight one time, you're home free. So right here, the Physix Gear Sports Spiky Ball Acupressure Massager. This comes in a wide variety of colors. I believe this is 3.5-inch diameter. The colors are actually pretty cool. I went with blue, and that's basically what you see here indicated on the packaging. There's a good shot of it. Total body, you can use it for arms, shoulders, neck, back, hips, legs, and feet. You can just take these and sort of rub them on your neck. Some people lay on them. I haven't hit that point. I'm concerned about my feet right now, or my foot I should say. Key benefits: muscle relief, tension relief, reflexology, myofascial release, trigger point therapy, relieve knots, enhance body awareness, correct bad posture, throw at people breaking into your house, increase blood flow, reduce joint stiffness, improve flexibility, and prevent soreness. So we want to open this bad boy. We're going to compare it in size, don't you worry. So we'll set the box aside. You can tell it's significantly larger. It's also, I would say, perhaps a little softer. The spikes aren't as intrusive. If I just really crunch down, you're still going to see their impressions in my hand. Some of those are probably from the previous one. My hands aren't really yellow. Hey. This is actually true to the color. It's a little darker. This is more of a sky blue. In person, it's more of a royal sky, if that makes any sense. But let's get the Pro-Tec Athletics one over here. You can see the difference. 2.75-inch OD, 3.5-inch OD. So if you were to pick this one up and you're like, man, I wish I had something maybe a little firmer, something a little smaller, this will be your ticket. If you get this and you're like, good lord, that's too hard and I kind of need something bigger, try this one out. What did I say? $7.95 I think is set for this one. This one I think costs more, but I might have gotten it on a bigger sale. But I mean, they're all roughly, you know, $6 to $10, if you will. So let's set this down now. As I mentioned, we go all in when we do these things, particularly if it helps us out. And so in this bag, what do we have? We have the FootFixx, because again, I don't really know what I'm getting into, and it's easier for me to just bring all of this in at once and see what we get ourselves into. If we hate one item, we might love the other. If we hate them all, we'll know not to buy them again. But hey, it is what it is. So this is the FootFixx. Let's see if there's any information here. Pain relief with FootFixx, something trigger point therapy, new. So again, very cool here. People rave about these bags, so I guess people that have this really bad and have figured out that this actually benefits them lug these things around with them, and they like this. I've seen people, you know, women are saying like, hey, it's so much easier to find this in my purse, and then dudes are like, man, I love having this, not having to worry about dropping the thing and having it roll all over the place. Oh my, that looks like a little sea urchin. That's a very cool color. It has a slight odor, but it's not anything objectionable. The Pro-Tec one, no smell at all in my opinion. This Physix Gear Sport one, again, a very, very subtle odor. You're only going to smell it if you stick it in front of your face. If any of these reeked like a skunk, like some people seem to say, I would tell you when we're opening them. So far, so good. I also should mention Pro-Tec take this stuff very seriously. They send out like an exercise chart, some information on it. I think I think they all three did actually, but the other things included. This is, I guess, sort of like a lacrosse ball. Again, I'm in Texas. Lacrosse isn't really a thing. It's sort of like football, you know, and baseball, and do golf, pool, you know, all sorts of stuff, but not lacrosse. So not 100% sure there. And then here's this bad boy. This looks almost identical to this. This one has more of like a point on it. This one's a little bit taller and a little bit more round, but I believe this is a bigger diameter, maybe 3.5 inch, just like this guy. They're each kind of their own special little creation. So again, they all three may work. One may feel better to you, one may feel better to someone else. But let's take a look at what is included. Okay, so FootFixx. Thank you for purchasing our FootFixx massage balls. Any questions? info@flexfix.com. Want to get deals, discounts, and be a new product tester? Well, that would have been nice. But hey, I would be fantastic for that, wouldn't I? I'm the guy with the pool table and who wakes up in the morning and can't walk. Smooth or textured for varying pressure distribution. Several sizes for people and body parts of all sizes. Hard, firm construction for pressure without flexing. Great for feet, back, neck, hands, and all body parts. Made with durable, high-quality, eco-friendly materials. Easy to care for, just wash with soap and warm water. Mesh bag for easy packing, doesn't get lost in gym bag. Again, going from the reviews, these mesh bags are apparently going to be very beneficial moving forward. So, user guide with reflexology hand and foot chart included. Try heating in warm water or cooling in a freezer. That would be cool. This does not open up. Here is a user guide right here. Let's take a quick skim through it if we shall. When your feet are back or sore, your whole body suffers and affects your ability to be comfortably active and immobile. The FootFixx helps provide quick relief of these areas so you can get on with your day with more comfort and vitality. There are many reasons and ailments that cause foot and back pain. All can be effective. I assume that should be effectively treated with manual massage, deep tissue trigger point access, and acupressure using a simple tool by you such as the FootFixx massage. I would word that a little different, but hey, we get what they're trying to say. So the red ball, 3.5 inch diameter. as we predicted. Great for thorough all-over massage of feet. Good ball to start with to loosen the fascia and increase blood circulation. This step alone starts instant relief of tired feet after a long day. So the gray ball are sort of like more of a chromatic silver. Spikes are a little more defined and easier to get more direct pressure into areas of feet and body. For trigger point access, it's going to be a 3-inch diameter. Coming around here, the black ball, as they refer to it, 2.4-inch diameter. This one is smallest. This one is smallest in the smooth ball. Again, I'd word that differently, but hey. For accessing and pinpointing tight muscles in areas that are very specific and harder to access. It is also very effective for applying deep tissue pressure to knots in back, glutes, I assume that should be a knee, and shoulders. Pressure can be controlled depending on how hard you push down on the area in question. Good to start with lighter pressure, applying more over time. Only use the pressure that feels comfortable to you. This will vary from person to person. Once finished with massage balls, put your feet up to rest for a few minutes and relax. Balls can be rinsed with soap and water. For effective use on back, put in a long sock or stocking and lean against the wall holding. That's actually a pretty good idea. Leaning against the wall, applying pressure. For feet, I guess they're best used in a seated position or standing, as long as you can apply direct pressure. Alright, store near sofa in a TV room and use while watching TV. Store in bedside tables or nightstands, as I call them, used before bed. Desk at work, long work days. Heat in warm water prior to use for very tight muscles. Pack in your suitcase when traveling. For swollen feet, put in a freezer for a few minutes prior to use. Keep out of reach from your dog or loose. I like that. That's a little playful. So, FootFixx by FlexFix. Feel better, live better. Now, this is the reflexology chart, which is a little above, my scope of, knowledge of self-diagnosis and Amazon reviews. But hey, it's interesting. I've kind of looked at some of this. I also should point out. Come over here. All this stuff. This is my little Serenolite balls, which I told you I absolutely love. They came with a PDF deal. I don't have a color printer. This is the Physix Gear Sport, which is the big blue one we took a look at. It comes with a little guide, and then the FlexFixx, or FootFixx, whichever you prefer to call it. That's actually what we just read off, so that's good. Yeah, so I think this one came with one too, because I remember I was like, wow, the CEO or VP emailed and said, hey, following up on your Amazon order. So like I said, the people that are making these seem to take it pretty seriously, and they're not sticking it to people on the price. All of these are affordable. They're all basically $7, $6 or $8, and then this whole set of 3 was $18. Not a bad deal, in my opinion. And again, if you're like me and you're just kind of tired, some days are worse than others. It's a strange deal. It kind of depends on what I did the day before. If I was running around, exercising, standing a long time, sitting, I don't know how to explain it. I just know that it sucks to wake up and you get out of bed and you're like painfully strolling to the bathroom. So this is why I picked this stuff up. I'm gonna try it all out, see which one I like the best, like the least. Maybe if one doesn't feel as good but the results are better, maybe one feels great but doesn't generate good results. That side of the equation, I'm not much help at this point in time, but this is a boat I think many of you would be in if you're like me. Which one should I get? They're kind of reasonable. Don't want to pay freight 2 times. This will let you see them in person. Again, me personally, none of these 3, the Pro-Tec Athletics that we have over here, the Physix Gear Sport, or this FootFixx, none of them stink. None of them are sticky. That's what I can tell you, so I can refute that. Maybe some people had bad batches or it was something else. I don't know, but on my end, everything is fine. What I'm going to do now, I've got some videos to edit. I'm going to go test out some of these things and see what I can and can't accomplish with them. So I hope this helps some of you out. Again, it's something until you wake up and have this issue you won't really appreciate. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm trying to solve it. I want other people that have the same problem to progress as well. So if you've been in this boat and you can say, man, you need to get this kit, feel free to leave a comment. If you can provide any more information that may help people watching this, please feel free to do so. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Again, your feedback is appreciated, particularly if you are more knowledgeable or have insights on this stuff. Wiisdom.com is a website. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. You can like me on Facebook, find me on Google+, and I will catch you back here for more from the sunny side of the pool table.